Greetings, I am Tako Jacqueline Mashego, and this is day 2 of the National Boys Parliament at the University of Stellenbosch. Today we will be joined by the Honourable Deputy Minister, Steve Litsike, and today the boys will be giving their demands to the national leaders so that they can file a report taking it back to the National Men's Parliament, and also promising the boys that from now on the National Parliament, the National Men's Parliament, will include the Boys Parliament as well. So join us as we be part of this powerful movement.
National Boys Parliament.
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 Someone willing to join me, someone willing to say the same thing, similar. Are you ready, myself? I want you to lead your For starters, I think I was once a boy similar to you guys, and I just want to remind you something very, very important. It's okay for you guys to make mistakes, and it's okay for you guys to become boys and to grow and learn and understand that life is a challenge. As grown as I am, I'm 46 years old this year. I still make mistakes to this day. I've got a nephew who's about your age. I've got a daughter who's about your age. They make mistakes to this day. What is important as a young person is to become better and to fix yourself and correct yourself and become better. So, salute to where you are and salute to all your friends, but remember, always correct each and everyone that is doing something wrong.
As boys, we need to know who we are and stand in our truth. We need to be able to speak truth to power. And I think as the men's sector, while we still are leading the men's sector nationally as this leadership, we're committing to mold and create a better man for tomorrow. It starts here. During lunch yesterday, we were also challenged. It's a pity the lady is not here. And she asked us a question: is it you that are telling these boys what to say? What she was coming from was that we come from a deficit. We're not enough. We're not doing enough as boys. We're always blamed. I'm challenging you today, boys, to be parliamentary and also unparliamentary by challenging those status quo. We live in environments that really shape the person that we become and the person that we are.
I wish that the Department of Education would be here so that they can listen to you, so that they can start preparing you in the school. Indeed, it means that you are very important to us, and we started this business, and we're not going to end this business. And please make sure that you support us. We know the challenges that you are suffering. We have experienced that you're suffering challenges. Some of the boys, they said here that the cartels, business cartels, like drug cartels, they're using you to fulfill their wretchedness. So it's you that you wanted to be that child that is carrying a gun in the society, killing innocent people, or if you say that today I wanted to stop and I want to make sure that I also take the message to my peers so that we engage and talk about the issues. Thank you very much for attending. Summit Gender Justice is committed to make sure that we continue this journey with you, with our partners. Thanks so much.
So I spent a bit of time on that because many of you made us nearly cry when you told about the fact that the fathers are absent in your lives. And we hope that South Africa, after rolling out this program to millions of people, that South Africa will have some of the best families in the world. I think a round of applause for that. We want to be... Honorable DM, Women, Youth and People with Disabilities, Western Cape, Representative, Senate, Sandrala, that's Professor Rayasi and his colleague, Shonki, Gender Justice, Sylvie.
Annual Boys Parliament will be linked to Men's Parliament. Day 1 will be dedicated to Boys Parliament. Provincial departments of social development must commit to budgets and convene Boys Parliaments in all 9 provinces prior to the annual gathering of Boys and Men's Parliament. This year's Men's Parliament will take place in November 2025. The host province will be discussed with Department of Social Development, and according to point 1 above, boys must not be left behind. Men's sector must continue with the implementation of Better Men for Tomorrow to drive uptake health services. In this regard, boys as partners and champions must be included in the implementation of activities. Build capacity of leaders in the men's sector at local, district and provincial and national levels. This must place together with the inclusion of boys. Strengthen relations between men's sector and Department of Social Development and national level, provincial levels are also taken into account with municipalities through offices of the Speaker and Executive Mayors. We call on the whole of government approach to support the Department of Social Development, and in this regard, the following departments are called upon to join this effort. The Department of Basic Education, the Department of Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities, the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, and all other stakeholders who want to ensure that the welfare and progress of boys is given priority are invited to join and take hands in this regard. The time to act is now. What was spoken here must be acted out once we leave from here. Let us not be the last gathering, but let us go out and advocate for change.
Now we are with one of our esteemed honorable members of the Boys Parliament. May you please kindly introduce yourself to our viewers?
No problem. My name is Abonile Antolo. I'm from Western Cape Sports School, and I was yesterday's presiding officer. Yes.
So, listening today that the National Boys Parliament will also be part of the National Men's Parliament next year, how does that make you feel?
I'm very excited. Just to get the opportunity to be inside such an environment is just amazing. Yeah.
And what is one thing that you take away from these 2 days? What have you learned, and what kind of change do you think will happen?
I feel like boys are being more seen. I feel like we are getting a place to show ourselves, showcase what we can actually do. That we should be involved in decisions that are being made in the country, or the province.
And what do you think are the biggest challenges that boys face in South Africa?
Yo, there's a lot of challenges. I feel like boys are being peer pressured into doing things. I feel like boys do have a choice, but they're being pressured into doing such stuff. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time. Right now, we are with our esteemed speakers of the two-day program. May you please kindly introduce yourself to our viewers?
I'm Bulelo Gyasi, but I'm known as Prof. Gyasi. I'm the national convener of boys and men's sectoral parliaments. NgesiXhosa ndingumququzeleli of all these parliaments, especially men and boys. So I was behind with a team, of course, to put together this historical event.
Now, as a member of the National Men's Parliament, how was it for you in these 2 days getting to see the boys speak up and show their demands to the leaders?
Yeah, I was not frustrated because I know why we are convening these sittings. But many people out there, they're expecting us, for instance, to talk about women and their dress code. Miniskirts are not our problem, and that's not our focus. When we meet as men and boys, we discuss our issues, our behavior, the manner in which we are behaving in our society, because it must start there. We must not discuss other people. We must talk about ourselves, how we conduct ourselves in our society. But also, for us, it's very important that, especially the Boys Parliament launch, that we give them an opportunity to talk about their issues. Because for so many years, we were just talking in passing, talking on top of each other. If we talk about issues affecting boys, it will be a sentence, by the way statement. And you could see that boys were not comfortable with that. They wanted to speak for themselves. This is not Saudi Arabia, where men are organizing women's conference. Moving forward, we're expecting boys to mobilize themselves. We wanted to show them how to do it. But in the near future, you will see them organizing themselves. We started at this level as well. I'm the product of this program. I started this activism from Standard 7, so I know how it's like to pass matric and do nothing after. So we really appreciate Department of Social Development, Deputy Minister and his colleagues. We like to appreciate Songajana Justice and Show Me Your Number for covering us, because some people wanted us to postpone this event. And we told them, you can't postpone an event of stakeholders. These events are not about one entity. It's a collaboration of so many people. Some, you don't see them, because they don't want to be seen. Some are not comfortable to be known as people who are donating catering, for instance. But we really appreciate our stakeholders, especially Betterment for Tomorrow stakeholders. We really appreciate, and moving forward, as you were listening inside, from now on, we'll be sending a memo to all our 52 districts in the country, plus the local municipalities, including provincial legislatures, to say that speakers at all levels, including provincial legislature speakers, they must never again, including Deputy President of South Africa, entertain men of South Africa without involvement of boys. That one is very clear. We'll communicate that message with Deputy President next week to say, Deputy President, any organization working with men and boys, if they are inviting you, ask them how many boys are coming to such an event, because 50% of our attendance must be a boy child.